What is your goal for your career?
I want to be an NBA player.
Sports deals are getting crazier by the day. It is no doubt that sports have shifted from just being sports to businesses and brand deals. We can't blame them. When you have money just around the table, you get even more creative. Today, we are going to talk about the NBA players and their crazy shoe deals. Yep, you heard me right. Not car deals, not house deals, but shoe deals. I mean, shoes are the one thing those sports players use every day, but you will know why we are surprised when you look at those insane deals. Stay tuned, where we present to you the top 10 biggest shoe deals in the NBA. Number 10. Giannis Antetokounmpo for $10 million. Giannis first signed with the Nike family in 2013, a deal which paid the Greek Freak $20,000 a year in his rookie year. But in 2017, Nike gave Giannis a much-deserved pay raise as he resigned a longer-term deal that will pay him $10 million per year. Crazy. After signing a $100 million 4-year extension with the Milwaukee Bucks in 2016. It wasn't a straightforward deal for Nike, as Giannis, as multiple other companies, wanted to sign the Milwaukee Bucks forward to their roster. Adidas, one of those companies, even sent a truck filled with their Boost products to pry Giannis away from Nike, but Giannis stuck with his long-term partnership. Giannis released his first signature shoe in June 2019. Tied again on the 10th rank, Damian Lillard. Dame was the most popular non-Nike Jordan signature shoe for NBA players last year. Adidas locked up Lillard to attend his deal in 2014, 2 years after Portland drafted the point guard. He also didn't have a signature shoe in the first 2 years of the contract until releasing the Adidas name loyalty. Damian has stuck with Adidas and the Portland Trailblazers throughout his career. The $10 million shoe deal coexists alongside his current 5-year deal in Portland, which sees him earn around $140 million. Number 9. Kyrie Irving. A collaboration with Nike worth $11 million. Kyrie is one of the most popular stars in the NBA, as his jersey was ranked 4th among the NBA's best sellers during the 2018-19 season. Unlike Uncle Drew's shoes, in the 2017-18, only his former Cleveland Cavaliers teammate LeBron James outsold the Brooklyn Nets point guard. Kyrie shoes are one of the biggest sellers for the Nike brands, and his Kyrie 3 signature shoes sold out in only 3 minutes on the Nike sneakers app. Kyrie's popularity sees him covered with plenty of endorsements off the court too. For example, we see a Pepsi ad featuring Irving as an elderly Uncle Drew, which eventually led to a feature film for Uncle Drew the character in 2018. Number 8. Dwyane Wade, coming in at $12 million. Wade joined Chinese brand Li Ning in 2012 after wearing Converse and Jordan to start his career. The 3-time NBA champion signed a lifetime deal for his Way Off and Wade's signature line while leaning ahead of his final NBA season. Wade's rookie year, he signed his first shoe deal with Converse. The deal was worth $400,000 per year for 6 years. It would be fair to say that the companies didn't see the potential in D. Wade early on, with Adidas not even making Wade an offer in his time with Converse. Wade had 5 signature shoes, but his deal was up in 2009, and he made the big switch to Nike and Jordan. Brand this time in Jordan wasn't so successful, as he released his first signature shoe with Jordan in 2011, and despite the hype, the sales were mediocre. Jordan got sued by .3 Basketball to make matters worse, Lee copying their logo after another lackluster sales report. With the next shoe, D. Wade's contract was up and made the switch once more. This time, he signed with Chinese company Li Ming and a 10-year contract worth $60 million plus equity in the company in 2012. This is the last tie on the list, I promise, but at a tie for rank number 8, Russell Westbrook and Jordan for $12 million. Arguably one of the most fashionable men in the NBA, Russell signed with the Nike family in his rookie year in 2008. he didn't have his shoe in the 4 years under contract with Nike, so when his deal was up in 2012, he made the big switch up the Nike ladder to Jordan in 2017. Westbrook signed a 10-year extension with the Jordan brand that gave him the largest total endorsement deal of any athlete, sponsored by the brand at the time. A year later, he received his first signature shoe for the Houston Rockets. In the summer, he saw him bag a 5-year contract worth around $200 million. In the shoe deal, Russ has his fashion line, Honor the Gift, which benefits Los Angeles' inner city arts charity. Number 7. James Harden. A collaboration with Adidas worth $14 million per year. Harden led the league in scoring in 2018 and was named MVP. But he was already in the sights of big brands as the perfect athlete endorser. While he is the lone Adidas athlete to be represented on the list, it's one heck of a deal he signed with the brand. The 13-year agreement signed in 2015 is worth $200 million. He also has endorsements with Body Armor, Electronic Arts, and State Farm. Number 6. Zion Williamson with Jordan for $15 million per year. For 5 years, his $75 million contract set a record for a rookie shoe deal, beating LeBron's eye-popping deal in his rookie year. Zion's shoe deal was inked and in place before he had even set foot on an NBA court. And while this isn't the highest dollar deal on the list, it's one of the most incredible. He also has contracts with Gatorade, 2K Sports, and Mountain Dew. Number 5. The late legend Kobe Bryant with Nike for $16 million per year. Kobe Bryant was arguably one of the most skilled athletes of all time, so it's no surprise his name makes this list. Kobe's shoes have been flying off the shelves for over a decade. Kobe's shoes show no sign of slowing down soon, with lots of popularity in the US and China. Number 4. Steph Curry with Under Armour for $20 million per year. Curry is the lone Under Armour athlete on this list, but Under Armour has been aggressively making its way into the shoe market in both basketball and baseball. The 2-time MVP with 3 championships made $45 million in endorsements in 2019 by adding deals with companies like Chase, Palm, and Rakuten. Number 3. Kevin Durant with Nike for $25 million per year. The one-time MVP with 2 championships made $35 million in endorsements in 2019, most coming from his Nike deal. The 10-year extension he signed with Nike in 2014, rumored to be worth $300 million, but he has partnerships with many brands, including Alaska Airlines and Google. Number 2, LeBron James with Nike for $32 million. The 4-time MVP with 3 championships made $55 million in endorsements in 2019, with $32 million from his lifetime Nike contract. As one of the most recognizable Nike athletes, it's no surprise a sizable chunk of his revenue comes from the swoosh. Other money comes from deals including Coca-Cola, Beats Electronics, and Kia Motors. Here we come for number 1 on our list today, and he is the legend, the one and only Michael Jordan, with a collaboration with Jordan worth $130 million per year. Could number 1 be anyone but Jordan? The 5-time MVP with 6 championships made $145 million in endorsements in 2019, with $130 million from the Nike Jordan brand. Other endorsement deals include Hanes, Gatorade, and Upper Deck. The combined total of these shoe endorsement payouts for just 1 year is $287 million. LeBron James' Nike deal is a lifetime contract estimated to be worth $1 billion. But listen, Michael Jordan has been collecting Nike Jordan paychecks since 1984. It may take decades to see if a player like Zion Williamson could make one day eclipse these stratospheric endorsement deals. Can you imagine that all this for shoe deals? I mean, shoes. But with legends at their spaces, I will not act surprised anymore. If you enjoyed this video, support us by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. Perhaps you might as well tell us the price of the most expensive shoes you've had, huh? See you next time. Bye bye.